Is Bible English, afraid, crop, delegation, deposit, on, exclaim, execute, keep, nearby, presence, profit, right, servant, tremendous, trustworthy, unfaithful, untie, wicked. I'm done my word test. And I'm gonna read our Bible English. Luke 19, story of the 10 servants. The crowd was listening to everyone Jesus said. And because he was nearing Jerusalem, he told a story to collect the impression that the kingdom of God would begin right away. He said, a nobleman was called away to a distant empire to be crowned king and then returned. Before he left, he called together 10 servants and gave them 10 pounds of silver to invest for him while he was gone. But his people hated him and sent a delegation after him to say that they did not want him to be their king. When he returned, the king called in the servant to whom he had given the money. He wanted to find out what they had done with this money and what their profit was. The first servant reported a tremendous gain, 10 times as much as the original amount. Well done. The king exclaimed, you are a trustworthy servant. You have been faithful with the little I trusted to you, so you will be governor of 10 cities as your reward. The next servant also reported a good gain, 5 times the original amount. Well done, the king said. You can be governor over 5 cities. But the third servant brought back only the original amount of money and said, I hid it and kept it safe. I was afraid because you are a hard man to deal with, taking what isn't yours and harvesting crops you didn't plant. You wicked servant, the king roared. How am I? If you knew so much about me and how tough I am, why didn't you deposit the money in the bank so I could at least get some interest on it? Then turning to others standing nearby, the king ordered, take the money from this servant and give it to the one who owned the most. But the master, they said, the servant has enough already. Yes, the king replied, but those who swear what they are given, even more will be given. But from those who are unfaithful, even what little they have will be taken away. And now about these enemies of mine who didn't want me to be their king, bring them in and excite them right here in my presence. I think third servant's answers are impressive because he said, Master, you are a hard man. He didn't know about the master's real hearts and their, master's character. So he misunderstood and he didn't work very hard for his master. So his reward is very little. So he got many rebuke from his master and he perished. So we have to know our master's real character and then realize his noble character is so wonderful and that we have to work very hard for his glory.